Hello everybody, and welcome back to some All the Mods 9 to the Sky. How you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well. I am. So, last episode we got together and we got started with our Antimatter. And as I mathed it out, we have the 5 that we now need in order to do our ATM star. It's been basically exactly 24 hours, not quite 24 hours. But, as I said, that was what we needed. That give us 3 more. We could have done... No, we needed 2. What does Project E... Oh, I made a pedestal. Legendary reward. It gave me a enchantment library. Red matter can be used for the same purposes as dark matter. I'm not worried about that. Just kind of looking at the quest here that we've done. Antimatter pellets, that gives us a mythic reward, which give us vibranium seeds. And there we go. So, but we've got an enchantment library, don't matter. Vibranium seeds don't matter. That don't matter. I was going to do some blood magic today, but I think we will save that for another episode. So, we are going to first, before we get to what we're going to do, we need to make this guy right here. We're going to need that. We're going to need that. And then I got to make recipes for all these, and then hope that this all works. Beautiful. Let's throw all of this stuff in here. And let's see what we need here. That's not what I wanted. Yes, it was what I wanted. So let's go back to the star. This guy unlocks the Nexium. Well, I need to do the gravitational thing by itself. So let's see about crafting one of these up. We are missing lithium. Yeah, that's a problem. We are exporting lithium over here. Where did you guys come from? I don't know if I've ever had any of those guys spawn. Let's pause this for a minute. And that should fill that up enough for us to make one of these. There we go. Let's let that craft. We've got plenty of deuterium. We've got plenty of tritium for the moment. So this is not going to bother us too bad. This guy here. It is crafting everything up. Alright, we should be almost done here. There we go. 1 gravitational modulating unit. This allows us to fly if we install it in our mech suit. We have no reason for a mech suit because we already have everything. I mean, we're already flying with our gem stuff. So, we've got that. I've turned the tritium off. If those guys die, that thing will power down some, but I have everything hooked back up, so we won't kill the world as it stands. So, now that we've got that, we can come over here and see about making this guy for the Nexium emitter. I believe we've got everything we need now for it. this guy, everything is craftable. Or we have it in the system. So, let's craft one. Actually, everything's available. So beautiful. There we go. One more piece to our puzzle. And we're good to go there. So next up is our improbable probability device. We've got everything we should need for that. That's not what I wanted. This guy here, we do not have the batteries set. We have those made. I thought I had all of the power batteries set. I do. Oh, it's got to have the power in it. So we're going to have to do that right quick. That shouldn't take long to fill these up. And then we'll go from there. Alright, so I did make the energy transfuser from Draconic Evolution. It works a little bit better than just standing there holding them. So our improbable probability device, we should have everything we now need. And it's going to be waiting on some of this stuff to craft, but shouldn't be too bad. Alright, we should be just about done. And there we go. Our improbable probability device. That is now done. Beautiful. We can move on with that. So now comes the part where we got to go fight the Chaos Dragon. And I don't think we need any kind of prep for this. I think we've got everything that we need. Let's put that up. We'll have this down here. So now we just need to go to the end. And I'm pretty sure if we go in here, Draconic Evolution, my kitty, breaking the shields that holds the shield, you can't hurt them unless they're destroyed. It's no easy task without a Draconic weapon. We got to get him to shoot at us, which I knew that. My question though, every 10,000. That's what I wanted to know. So we're going to head out this way 10,000 blocks. And when I get close, I'll bring you back. Alright, so here we are. We have got our... we're out 9,000 blocks. It's starting to show. I hate this fight. So one of the things, real quick before we get this, I was looking for... We're going to wind up collecting a bunch of stuff, just random stuff. And I was looking for the magnet card for Applied Energistics. And it doesn't exist anymore. There's a whole new quantum armor that I didn't know about. We'll have to look at that. Won't be this playthrough, but in one of our other packs. Or other pack. So, but let's get this going. I've got the sound turned way down. Hopefully it's turned down enough. Come on. Spawn the island. There it is. Don't tell me I'm going to have to go find another island. There we go. So I have no idea how this is going to go. I have fought this guy twice in the newer versions. I have not. I've always used mech armor. So I have no idea how this is going to go. And even with the mech armor, it was a pain. But from what I understand, the gem armor should be better. That's not what I wanted. Get all this stuff cleared out. And then we will... they're pulling us in. The no fly bit. Well, we took a shot from him. Got to get all these cleared up. Get him to shoot at us. And that should be... Got one of them down. Oh, we can almost outrun him. I can't see my phone in the way. All right. Oh, I tell you what, I really do hate this fight. Because there's nothing we can do as long as he's pulling us in. And we can't do nothing with that until we can get him to shoot at us. I think I've got them all cleared out. It looks like it. How's that still hitting us? Well, we didn't die from that. All right. So now it's just a matter of waiting for him to attack us. So when we can get to the next part of this, I will bring you guys back, unless something happens. All right, so I'm down to like 0 armor, and I didn't die, so I think we're good to go with fighting this dude. Oh, we got a bunch of withers. Well, you can die with the gem armor. Well, slowly but surely we are getting there. I'm about 30 minutes into this fight. Well, we're down to 1. All right, we have got this guy down to nothing. Or we've got all of the... Oh, we still have to deal with this. I'm gonna die because I don't have my stuff on me. I need this guy back out here. I hate that it does these. That these go to into my inventory slots. now it's just a matter of trying to kill him. So, we'll work on that. Alright, I finally have got the first health bar down. But it seems like every time I get to a point where I get any kind of run on him, he goes to the middle. And it's just aggravating as crap. I've been at this for a little over an hour now. I mean, there's no reason. Oh, come on. Now he's going to go to the middle again. Well, at least we didn't get the withers. This isn't so bad. So this is basically what I've been doing. If it's not the withers, I just run around in a circle waiting for him to let go of the middle. If it's got the withers, you've got to fight at least the first batch of withers he spits out, or at least I have had to. Once you kill that, the first round he'll spawn a couple more, and but you can just outrun them and be all right. He's got the laser attack, which I try to nope out of there before I die. Some of these attacks like this right here, I can just sit and take, and it's about the best way that I can get a good shot at him. And not miss. So, death ray. And then when they get to death ray, I just nope out of there. Give it a second, he'll quit, and then I go back. And it'll suck me right back into the fight. And I find him and start all over again. So the good news is I've gotten better at not dying. I just haven't got any better at killing him. And that's kind of where I need to get to working on. Figuring out next time I do this, how to get more power. Because trying to kill him, that's probably our biggest hold up, is we're not doing a ton of damage to him. And my bow may not be the greatest. Alright, where did you go? Because I'm not getting a ton of hits. Alright, I'll be back when we get close. Oh, I think we finally got him. Oh, nope. Yeah, we did. Oh, my Lord. That took forever. So, but we can now. I have so much stuff in my inventory. We can now come down here. We can collect. That's not going to work. But that should. We got 5. That should be enough for what we need. Let's go. I believe that is home. Awesome. So now we should be able to make did I not get any of the draconic infuse? Oh. Can we make that? I think we can. Draconic infused obsidian. Beautiful. That's all those quests complete. That gives us a wyvern core. That gives us a bunch of awakened. And that gives us 3 more chaos shards. So we've got a total of 8. Which should now mean we've got enough to do what we need to do. Oh, we've also got one for killing 100 Endermen. But we should have enough. I know we've got enough now to do our Dragon Soul. We want this guy. We're going to need Chaotic Energy Controller and that. So this guy, we should be able to... Beautiful. And then for the chaotic core, we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How many of these do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got to make a couple of more of these. Yeah, we don't have any more left. So, yeah, I need 2 more. So that guy, we need this, and that's backwards. There's 10, 11. To upgrade these, we need... I'll be back. Alright, so we should have everything we need now. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1 in here. And we can craft it. And that'll give us our chaotic core. And beautiful. There we go. Now the big shards are only used for the reactor core, which we're not going to get into. Everything else takes the large chaos fragments. So we've actually got quite a few of these. So that's quest complete. The chaotic core. That gives us a draconic core. So, but now we should be able to come over here and make our Dragon Soul. Beautiful. That quest is complete. And we are down to just one more. I have lost all. I had 2,200 levels of XP. We're down to one more piece. And then we're good to go. We'll be done. It's probably one more episode. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.